आज हम देखेंगे क्लास 10th इंग्लिश कुमार भारती की पोयम का एप्रिसिएशन। तो देखते हैं फर्स्ट पोयम एनिमल्स। The poem Animals is written by Walt Whitman. He made a break with tradition when all the poetry was rhymed and metrical, and wrote a revolutionary new kind of poetry in free verse. The poem does not follow any rhyme scheme. It is written in free verse. The poet has used figures of speech such as alliteration, repetition, personification, and hyperbole, but he has mainly used anaphora. They do not. This expression has been used 3 times in the beginning of the line for poetic effect. White man finds solace among the animals rather than humans. He presents the qualities lies in animals like satisfaction, simplicity, selflessness, happy in the most difficult situation, where humans are totally opposite to them. The poem has given utmost respect to the animals by showing virtues they possess, but humans negligently left all of them while they were developing. Overall, the poet tries to tell to spend time with animals but do not with the humans. He thinks the animals are better than humans. Now let's see the appreciation of next poem, Night of the Scorpion. The poem Night of the Scorpion is written by Nissim Ezekiel. He published this poem in his fifth book, The Exact Name, in 1965. The poem is an example of free verse containing 8 stanzas and 47 lines. The poet has used many figures of speech such as alliteration, simile, hyperbole, personification, and onomatopoeia. But he has used metaphor in this line. Burst the name of God 100 times to paralyze the evil one. In this line, the evil one is compared with the scorpion. The poem starts in a house at night where it is raining, and the scorpion, in order to take some shelter, comes to the house. This poem is about how a scorpion stung the mother's poet, how his mother struggles against the poison, how the villagers, without thinking the mother's condition, show their less knowledge, and how his father tries to reduce his mother's pain by doing some illogical and rational things. But everything seems worthless against the poison. At last, it shows the mother's love for her children when she thanks God for sparing them. Now let's see the appreciation of next poem, The Height of the Ridiculous. The poem Height of the Ridiculous is written by Oliver Wendell Holmes. He was a physician, a novelist, an essayist, and a poet. The poem has 8 stanzas, and the rhyme scheme of the poem is ABCB. The poet has used many figures of speech such as alliteration, repetition, inversion, antithesis, tautology, and onomatopoeia. But he has used transfer epithet in the following line: 10 days and nights with sleepless eye. In this line, the word sleepless has been used for the poet, not for the eye. The poet tells readers that once he writes some extremely humorous lines, though he mentions himself as a serious writer. He asks his servant to print those lines, and the servant follows his orders while reading those lines. While reading them, he shows some humorous reactions like smiling, chuckling, laughing loudly, the split of his waistband, and the burst of 5 buttons. It makes the reader to expand his or her imagination, because it is said that humans don't laugh without any cause. The main intention of the poet is to entertain the readers. Thank you, friends. Be with us for the next video.